Hey, another road trip. Thank goodness it's starting to warm up a bit. I got out of Bunbury pretty early this morning, about 7 o'clock, actually 7 o'clock on the dot. Got the KTM all loaded up for the big trip. So this one's going to be a 4, maybe 5 day trip up to Wave Rock, then across the Hayden Norseman Road to Norseman, and originally I was going to head out to Balladonia and down the Balladonia Road to Israelite Bay, but that track is unfortunately closed, so I'm going to have to head down to Esperance and then see if we can get to Israelite Bay up the Telegraph Road track. I don't know if that's going to happen or not. The sand might be too deep. We'll see what happens. But yeah, the sun's finally coming out. It was a bit chilly this morning, about 10 degrees. So let the adventure begin. Before we get going, I've had to unpack a bit of gear because the front tyre pressure is a bit low. It's down to 33 psi. This is my little portable compressor, stripped down. So we'll just plug that in and pump that tyre up a little bit. I don't know how accurate this thing is. It's a bit of a cheapie. It's kind of a rough guide only at best. Yep. And we've got, oh, that's a bit closer, yeah. That's saying about 32 psi, so we'll pump that up to, let's go 38, I reckon. And of course the KTM comes with this very handily positioned power supply. I'm not sure if it's got to be running. No, okay. Let's chuck some air in here. Maybe we'll leave it running while we undo it this time. I don't know if that'd make any difference or not. Oh well, it's obviously working hard. Let's see what we got this time. Fiddly fiddly. Well, that's not much good. It gets tangled in the spokes. I think I'm going to have to come up with a better idea than this thing. Oh yeah, that's looking better. Oh, that's over 40. Oh yeah, that's good. We'll let a bit out and then we'll be on our way. We're off. We'll see where that front tyre pressure ended up now. There's that cow cocking back again. He was sitting there for about half an hour, then he took off, now he's back again. Nothing better to do, eh? Alrighty, front tyre pressure is now saying 40 psi. That's exactly where we want to be. Beautiful. There's a giant sheep, a quick glance at it. We're in Wagen, did I mention that? So we're still heading east, and the next stop will be King Lake for, what time is it? It's 10, let's call it 10:30. So the next stop will be King Lake for lunch, I guess. And from King Lake we head north towards Hayden and Wave Rock. Yeah, it's not a bad little town, bit of a bustling little community. Dumble Young, and then King Lake. Dumble Young is where the land speed record. The land speed? No, sorry. I think it was Now I'm talking, because I don't really remember. Perhaps it was the land speed record, because there's a lot of dry salt lakes out there. It was set back in the 60s. I think it was a Bluebird. I'm gonna have to look it up. I'll get back to you. Actually, we'll probably go past the sign and I'll show you. Anyway, enough BSing on. We'll get cruising, and we'll have a look when we get to Dumble Young, what that record was. Here we are. Got our first bit of roadworks for the trip. Well. This guy's got the hard job manning the traffic lights. Doesn't really matter. Look at all the modern conveniences we got these days. I got the music going in the helmet. I got the GPS, the electronic dash, all the music through the dash, of course. There we go. You can probably hear that through the helmet. I'll crank it up a little bit. Na 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 na. You can definitely hear that. Anyway, we better turn that right down. I'll get done for copyright or something stupid like that. Yeah, well, we'll get back there when something interesting happens. Yeah, see, I knew it was some kind of speed record, just not the land speed record. That's obviously a mock-up of the original Bluebird boat. It's quite large, eh? The original was, of course, jet propelled. Let's have a quick look, see if we can see some stats. There we go. Unfueled weight 2.5 tons. Thrust. Barrel jet engine 4,000 pounds of thrust. Ooh-wee. Fuel kerosene. I'm not seeing any maximum speed there. There's a Bluebird. Mock-up of. WA's largest saltwater lakes. Largest and shallowest, apparently. At its absolute maximum depth, at its maximum depth, I believe, it's only around 1/2 metre. It's not very much. And it's actually shallower in the middle than it is around the edges, so it has a slight bulge in it. One of the unusual features is that it's so shallow that if the wind blows from the west, then all the water gets blown over to the east side of the lake and vice versa. Very unusual. It looks like there's some water out there. It's a bit hard to say whether it's water or a mirage. There probably is some water because we had rain about 2 weeks ago. A cyclone came down from up north, dumped about 50 mil of rain, but that was 2 weeks ago, and it's been pretty warm. Maybe the wind's just been blowing the wrong way. All the water's blowing over the other side of the lake. What do you reckon? Water or mirage? Mirage is more romantic, isn't it? Beautiful. Lake Grace of the township. This is where we turn off and head north towards Hayden and Wave Rock. Share the drive and stay alive. No, arrive alive. Unfortunately, I can't share the drive. All the agricultural machinery, massive grain growing area out here, of course. Wheat fields as far as the eye can see. Although not really much to see in the town, I guess. Is this our turn off? Looks like it. Yep, 98 k's to Hayden. Here we are. Turn off to Wave Rock. What's that say here? Southern Cross. Wave Rock, 2 k's. Oop, what's this? No, maybe not. That's just a Duvalaka. Oh, this looks a bit more parky, doesn't it? That's the caravan park, I guess. Cafe. Wave Rock. Caravan park parking. Oh look, there's some motorcycles here already. How about that? Here we are at Wave Rock. It's a spectacle and a half, I've got to tell you guys. And look down here. This is the actual rock that you have to wave to. It's so sacred. I've got to just check no one's around. Okay, let's give it a go. Hello Rock, how's it going? Pleased to meet you. Hey, fantastic, eh? All that way just for that one little wave. So cool, eh? Whoa, what's going on here? Something's a bit dodgy here. Hey, check it out. The real Wave Rock. How awesome is that, guys? That is spectacular, isn't it? Look at that. I don't know, that's probably 30 feet up there. Imperial. What's that, about 10 meters? Yeah. And that was formed, the water seeps into the pores of the rock and freezes and breaks off a minute amount. It'd be such a small amount. It's all granite, it's hard as, and yet millions of years of weathering, eh? Can do that. How awesome is it? Definitely worth the trek out here, just to have a look around. This is on the top of Wave Rock, and that little wall you can see down there is a water catchment device. Supplies water to the township of Hayden. There we go, there's a bit of a sneaky view. You can see the water catchment wall and the wave part just down below there. Not sure if you're supposed to be up here, but it's worth it just to get that shot, eh? There's a look out over the countryside. You can see the caravan park, salt flats out there, and of course the salmon gum forests. How about that Wave Rock, eh? It's amazing what nature can produce given the time. Years, millions of years. Fascinating stuff, geology. This is all the salt pans through here. Somewhere in here, I'm not sure where, there's like a pink lake thing. But unfortunately I've got to get to my camping ground before it gets dark, and I've got about an hour left to get there. Oh, I went the wrong way. Computer says no. I was looking at the wasteland there. We've got to go this way. This way to Graham Rock, which is going to be my camping spot. Hopefully you can still get in there. I haven't been there for, I'm thinking maybe 6-7 years. Me and Callum were there. It's a pretty good camping spot. I think it might be on private land, so you never know if they're going to lock these joints up, if people abuse them. We'll find out when we get there. Somewhere down here there should be a track into Graham's Rock. There's a track there, that could have been it. I wonder if those guys were looking for a way into Graham's Rock as well. Possibly. I think we missed it actually. That's the rock over there, I'm pretty sure. Actually this might be it here. I remember going along a fence line last time. Yeah, this will be it. Look how many tracks there are in here. And some fairly fresh ones too. Someone else has been in here lately. I think we're getting close, possibly. There's a rock just over there. Tracks everywhere. Very, what would you say, well-known camping spot, I think. Just keep chugging up this track and see what we can see. Still got an hour or so of daylight left to get set up, which is good. Yeah, I think we're getting closer. Definitely getting closer to the actual rock. Probably be hundreds of people here. Oh, what's that say? There's a sign there. I can't say I remember a sign from last time. It says no cars or motorbikes on the rock. Oh, that's a bit boring. I was going to go for a ride up there. Killjoys. There's the rock. I think this is as close as we can get. This might have to be our camping spot, I think. But there's plenty of firewood around. Oh, there's, look. This looks like our spot right here. I'm pretty sure this is it. This is the one I booked. Well, we got the camp squared away. I'll give you a quick look around at the setup. It's all the camera gear there. It's got the battery there just to charge the GoPro. Got the axe. Always need a little axe or whatever. Just set up the campfire here, ready to go tonight as soon as it gets dark. Chuck a match in that. I got my seat set up. I got my wood ready to rumble. Swag rolled out. Of course, you always check the ground, make sure you're not rolling your swag out in any big ants' nests. Yeah, what else we got? Oh, I'll show you what I brought. In the small one here, I've got just a little portable shovel. Nothing flash. Yeah, just one of the little fold-out jobbies. Just fold him out like that. Tighten it up. Jig to your heart's content. Poo hole, fire hole, whatever you need. What else we got here? 5 litres of fuel, of course. The old Leatherman do-it-all knife. Probably one of the most important things in the bush. Air guard. I know what you guys were thinking. Some canned food there, soap down the bottom. There's a little tool roll there with a multimeter and some electrical tape and connections and things, just in case. And there goes my multi-tool, of course. Around this side, oh, we've got the mattress inflator. And we've got the towel. Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy, never leave home without a towel. It's a little inflatable pillow. They're awesome. Get one of those if you ever go camping. Down here we've got the compressor, which you've already seen. Tyre repair kit. First aid kit. Pretty simple one, but it's got bandages and things like that in it. It's a big screwdriver. You never know when you're going to need a big lever for something. And a 19-inch tube, which you can blow up and fit in the front or the back. Just get you out of trouble, you know what I mean? So that's what's in there. Up in here, it's just clothes, just some wet weather gear. There's a headlamp, I'll need that tonight. Put that on the seat. Yeah, that's really it. That's not a lot. I guess it all adds up though to a fair bit of weight. Under the seat's the KTM toolkit with a couple of extra tools chucked in, just some needle nose pliers and that sort of thing. Chain breaker and a spare chain link. Like I say, you never know. Yeah, that's it guys. So we're set up to rumble. Oh, what have we got down here? Don't forget the billy. Got the billy. Got the cup in there. Better set that up. Billy, cup, tea bags. In here, we've got the obligatory snack food and some long life milk for the cups of teas. In here, there's some more food. Yeah, just junk food, snacks, and yeah, cable ties, bottles of water, that sort of thing. The reason why I put the water in there is because the last trip I went on, I was just stashing water like that and the bottle broke up near Kununurra. And actually it wasn't Kununurra, it was on the way to Columbaroo, up near the escarpment, and everything got saturated. Even the toilet paper. Disaster! Yeah, so now I just put it inside a container just in case. And yep, that's it guys. I think today we did about, oh, what did we do? I think we did, it's dark, isn't it? We did about 500 Ks, 480 Ks, something like that. So not too bad, not a lot, it's just enough. Just my butt was just starting to get a bit weary by the end of the day. So we're done. So home away from home. This is why you always look around before you put your camp down. Hello. Look pretty tame, don't they? Angry, 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 angry meat ants. You don't want to put your camp near those little suckers. Look at them go. Ooh-wee. They're grumpy now. I am out of here. They're way too grumpy. Woo! Okay, since I stirred them up, let's give them a bit of tucker, eh? Woo! Look at them. They're everywhere. I can't get too close now. We'll see how much of that's left in the morning. They're not paying it a lot of attention. Oop, 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 oop. On my legs.